The Fast and the Furious is a high-octane action movie directed by Rob Cohen that explores the underground world of street racing and organized crime in Los Angeles. The movie opens with a group of truck hijackers stealing a truck full of electronic goods in a daring heist on the highway. The Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, is struggling to catch the criminals behind these hijackings, who are experts in street racing and have been able to elude the police for a long time. Enter Brian O'Connor, Paul Walker, a young LAPD officer who is sent undercover to infiltrate the world of street racing and gain the trust of the hijackers. Brian is a skilled driver himself, having raced on the streets in his younger days, and he quickly befriends some of the key players in the racing community. He gets to know Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel, a charismatic and enigmatic racer who is known to be the best driver in the city. Dominic runs a small garage with his sister Mia, Jordana Brewster, and a tight-knit crew of mechanics and drivers. As Brian becomes more deeply involved in the world of street racing, he starts to develop a strong bond with Dominic and his crew. He learns that they are more than just reckless drivers looking for a thrill, but rather a group of skilled professionals who have a deep respect for the sport and for each other. Brian starts to fall for Mia, which complicates his mission further. However, things take a turn when Brian begins to suspect that Dominic and his crew may be behind the hijackings. His suspicions are confirmed when he discovers that they have been using sophisticated equipment to disable the electronic locks on the trucks they are stealing. Brian is torn between his loyalty to the LAPD and his growing admiration for Dominic and his crew. He is faced with a difficult decision: should he follow his heart and stay loyal to his new friends, or should he stick to his mission and bring the hijackers to justice? The tension between Brian and Dominic reaches its peak when they both compete in a high-stakes race that determines the winner of a coveted racing title. During the race, Brian discovers evidence that incriminates Dominic and his crew in the hijackings. In the ensuing confrontation, Dominic reveals that he knew Brian was a cop all along and that he has been holding back on his own suspicions about Brian's true identity. The movie culminates in a thrilling and action-packed chase scene, as Brian and Dominic team up to take down the true mastermind behind the hijackings, a ruthless truck driver named Johnny Tran, Rick Yoon. The two engage in a high-speed pursuit of Johnny and his gang, culminating in a final showdown on the streets of Los Angeles. In the end, Brian and Dominic succeed in stopping Johnny and his crew, and the hijackings come to an end. The Fast and the Furious is a movie that combines high-speed racing, intense action, and complex characters to create a thrilling and entertaining ride. The chemistry between Paul Walker and Vin Diesel is electric, and the movie set the stage for a successful franchise that has spanned over 2 decades.